Yes. यार ये दर्द हो रहा है मेरे एकदम से। ये रहा इनवॉइस आ गया।
मैम हमारा इनवॉइस नहीं आया।
Hi guys, bonjour everyone. So hi guys, bonjour everyone. Before starting the session, guys, I would like to give you a basic introduction. Okay, so this is Ayanshi. I'm the French trainer and counselor of Henry Haven, guys. Okay, and I know that you all must have connected with the reason, right? Like everybody has a different reason to learn French. Okay, some might be definitely immigrating to some francophone country, or like some must be learning with their passion, some want to do something extra in their career. So I know there are various reasons to learn a language. Okay, so anybody who just want to introduce themselves and tell something about themselves, that why do they want to learn French, from where they belong, anyone? It's just a kind of a proactive thing that you want to do. Anyone?
Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour.
Je m'appelle Padma.
Okay.
Je viens du Ladakh. Hmm, euh, je, je prends le français parce que j'aime beaucoup le voyage. Hmm,
D'accord.
et, et j'aime beaucoup l'anglais. Yes, c'est tout.
D'accord. Merci. Anybody else, guys, who wants to mention something about themselves? Who is
Oui,
interested?
j'aimerais.
Sorry.
Est-ce que je
Yeah,
peux parler?
listen.
Oui, merci. Donc, je m'appelle Lydie, je viens de l'Inde.
Sorry. Listen,
Je
your voice
m'appelle.
is breaking a lot for me. I think it's breaking a lot. Just check with the network connectivity once.
I think now it will be okay. Can you hear me now
Yeah.
better?
Yeah, it's now it's clear.
Okay. Donc, je m'appelle Lydie Wargis, je viens de Kerala, un état de l'Inde. J'aimerais apprendre le français beaucoup. Les derniers 3 ans, j'étais dans un pays francophone. Les derniers 3 ans, je vis différents pays de francophones en Afrique de l'Ouest, comme Burkina Faso, Sénégal, Cameroun. Donc, je travaillais là-bas comme un travailleur social, ou un volontaire de travailleur social dans le bureau d'immigration avec les gens qui ont souffert à cause de la guerre qui, qui fait toujours dans l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Oui, donc j'aimerais continuer à apprendre le français ici avec Henry Hatim. Donc, j'ai reçu le message. Il y a une réunion en concernant l'apprentissage du français. Oui, c'est pourquoi je suis là. Merci.
Très bien. Merci. Anybody else, guys? Anyone else? Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Let's move ahead now. So I would like to not just cover up the part because some people are already have learned French, because there are few more people who connected here who does not have a knowledge of French, right? So let's start with the basics. Okay. So guys, honestly, what should be the procedure of learning a foreign language? Okay, some people, I do believe, because they are speaking in French, okay, so definitely they must have learned French previously, or they must be belonging to that kind of environment. But there are various people who all are connected here who must have not learned French previously. Okay, so in French there are 6 levels, guys. Okay, the first one is A1, A2, B1, B2, and then C1 and C2. A1 and A2 is the most basic level through which you can start learning this language. B1 and B2 is like the intermediate level, and C1 and C2 is the highest proficiency level that you can achieve in this language. Okay. Now, the second thing that comes to our mind, guys, like what should be the procedure of learning a French language? What should be the exact procedure? Because, like we are very fluent in Hindi or English or any other regional language because we are born and brought up in that kind of environment, right? But I'll speak about the French. Definitely around us, there is no one, like whom which we can discuss or have an exchange of word in French. So that is the major important thing to understand, that how we can get a command over the French language or any international language. So the first thing is that you should try always to feel a language, not just to mug up the thoughts. Okay, because if I'll give you an example, if I'm going to teach an American how to speak Hindi, for example, or any of the regional languages of India, but I don't let him know, what is Indian culture, what kind of clothing we do have. Okay, if I don't let him know, he won't be able to understand the things in a well better way. But if I give him an idea that, in India, we have this kind of culture, this kind of festival, there are various religions, he would be able to understand my culture or our culture in a better way. So that's why it's very important to understand the French culture first and then should try to learn the French language. Okay. So anyone here that that would like to mention about the French culture, what they have experienced, whatever you know up till today, anything about the French culture? Any one of you? Guys, Any one of you want to mention something about the French culture? Anything? No one? Do no one have any idea about the French culture?
Oui, je dois parler en français ou bien je peux parler en anglais. Dois-je parler en français ou bien je peux parler en anglais?
Okay.
Non, je demande, est-ce que je dois parler
There
en
is a
français ou bien je dois
little
parler?
Little, your voice is bit, echo, and it's not full clear for me. I'm just getting few words and then it's breaking for me. Just check
Oh, yeah.
once network connectivity. Yes, like it's breaking in between. I think there is some network instability.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Right.
Some people are writing in the chat box.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so guys, I think if nobody has any idea about the French culture, let's discuss about the French culture. Okay, so guys, 3 years back, I got an opportunity to have an interaction with some of the French people, and I do want to share my experience with all of you guys. Okay, that what I have felt about the French culture. So I would like to say you one thing for sure, like what I have felt, that we Indians are very much like extrovert and adaptable to accept something new in our society very quickly, because the western part of India has a different culture, the southern part has a different culture, the east part is different culture. Every 300 kilometers we have a different kind of food, we have a different kind of food style, we don't eat same kind of food everywhere in India. So we are very open minded to accept something new in our culture. Okay, but whereas on contrary, I felt that French people are not that much extrovert in accepting something new in their culture. They are very traditional. Honestly, I have seen that they are very traditional, and honestly they are obsessed with their language. They never ever speak any different language apart from French. Like we Indians, we always focus on a different language instead of our regional language, right? Instead of our regional language, we always be focusing on English, either any different language. Okay, but French people are not like that. They are very traditional. They always are focusing on their own language, that is French, whether they are in a school, multinational company, or anywhere. It does not create any different. They are going to always speak French only. Okay, and what I have felt is that French people do not like English culture much. I don't know why, but they don't like much even the German culture. They say that English men and women are very much informal, whether talking to their parents, whether talking to their teacher, like very informal behavior. They always want to pretend that they are workaholic. Okay, they don't have time for their family. Whereas French people do say that if you're earning money, you should be traveling, because like in France there is a specifically there is a kind of leave for your traveling, because they love to travel, they want to enjoy their life, and that is the reason they are known as romantic and enjoyable people. So yes, that's the fact. I have also noticed one thing, that French people do not give odd number of flowers to their loved ones. That's a kind of a bad luck or something like that. What I have seen, they never ever will give anyone the odd number of flowers. So that is the thing which I have noticed in their culture. Secondly, I would like to mention about the cuisine, which is popular in all over the world. So basically, French cuisine is popular in all over the world. Even in India, we have tasted a lot of French food. Okay, but what is their regular food habit? Okay, if I'll discuss what is their regular food habit. So I would like to take some French names here. Okay, la baguette, that's a French loaf. Le petit pain, okay, that's again a kind of a bread. Le petit pain grillé et la confiture, that's the toast and jam. Okay. Le beurre, that is butter. Again, it's popular there. Okay. One of the most important thing that you will find in their every festival and every culture, cultural festival, that is the le fromage et vin. Le fromage et vin. Okay, that is the cheese and wine. I don't know how this combination exists. Okay, a very weird combination, but yeah, they have this combination, the cheese and wine. There are almost, more than 300 kinds of cheeses are there in their culture. Two of which that I can remember right now, that is the La Tom Une Brique kind of cheeses that I have, seen. Okay. But yes, there are more than 300 types. Okay. And bakery items, restaurant, bakery, brasseries, these are very common in their culture. We Indians have definitely taken the idea of cafe and restaurants from their culture. If you visit to the cafe, you'll find the traditional bakery items like le croissant de beurre, le croissant de chocolat, that is croissant, chocolate croissant, okay, butter croissant, okay, le café, the coffee, milkshake au chocolat, the chocolate milkshake à la fraise, strawberry milkshake. You will find these kind of items a lot there. Okay. And definitely the majority of population is non-vegetarian. They consume all kind of meat, fishes, that is la viande et le poisson, meat and fish. Okay. They consume even, beef, mutton, lamb, buffalo, everything is common there. So they consume a lot of non-vegetarian. I mean, the majority of population are non-vegetarians. We can take like that. Okay. And the one thing that I have seen, they are very good at socializing, with the people during the lunch. Okay. Petit déjeuner, le petit déjeuner, okay, breakfast, lunch. They really want to just sit in the cafe and want to socialize with the people. So very good at that. And definitely the pasta, pizza, les pâtes, les frites, okay, le pizza. These are common there also, as in fast food. Okay. Now, guys, if I talk about the industrial part, so definitely fashion industry, it's running at its top. Creation of the luxurious items, creation of the luxurious brands, perfumes, cosmetic products. They are very good at this, because we all know that French fashion is very, popular in all over the world. Their cap, they're the classic way of styling. It's popular in all over the world. And yes, like if you see the luxurious brands, whether it's Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Coco Chanel, Garnier, L'Oréal Paris, these all are their brands, and they are very good at running this kind of, cosmetic and, production of perfumes. They are very good at this. One of the important thing that I have seen, that which is being celebrated on the 14th of July, that is 14 Juillet, Le Bastille. They basically prefer this festival, in which they basically decorate the streets, have their traditional dancing, traditional food, and cheese and wine is definitely a compulsion for sure. So guys, this is a brief idea about the French culture. There is more to learn, but step by step, because today I have a, various kind of audience. Some are definitely from the basic level, some are pretty new to this language, and some, know French already. So I'm trying to cover each kind of, audience today. Okay. Now, guys, the second thing is that I want to speak up that, there are multiple Indian institutions which are basically teaching French. Okay. But I don't have seen them following the right pattern of pronunciation. Alliance Française definitely where we can find the right pronunciation, but that's, that follows a two-way learning process. But apart from that, I didn't have seen any organization which are actually following a proper French accent. And guys, if you're planning to move ahead outside of India, and then if you don't know the right accent, correct, then neither French people won't be able to understand your French, and nor you will be able to understand what they're trying to say. So it's very important to understand the French accent. And from the day one, we are going to follow the proper French accent. So how many of you are aware about the French accent, guys, the proper French accent? Write down in the chat box, guys. How many of you are aware about the proper French accent? Akash. Okay, Akash is aware. Anybody else? Okay, David is raising his hand. Okay. 0. I'm not. Okay. Let them know. Okay, fine. No issues, guys. Okay, if you know, if you doesn't know, that's another thing. Okay. I would like to present something, some content over my screen, and I would like to show you the proper French accent today. But today you don't have to understand, how I have framed up those sentences or how am I doing the pronunciation, guys. Okay, just focus what kind of accent we have to follow. I just want to show you a sample for the same. Okay, so I would like to present something on my screen, guys. Just give me 1 minute. So guys, I'm presenting my screen. Just please acknowledge whether it's visible for everyone or not. Guys, my screen is visible for everyone.
Yes, it is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. So guys, I would like to show you a French accent today through the French conversation. Okay, I have picked up a basic conversation here. Okay, and I have also added the English subtitles, but I do want to show you the pronunciation, how we have to do the pronunciation. Okay, so I would like to start. This conversation is, happening into a boulangerie. That's a bakery shop where a baker is trying to sell something to the boy, and boy is trying to purchase something from the bakery shop. The conversation is starting from the right hand side blue box, guys, so you can follow from there. Okay. Bonjour, je voudrais un pain complet en tranche. Désirez-vous autre chose? Je voudrais du baguette et du petit pain au raisin. Combien? 4, ça ira. Avez-vous des gâteaux d'anniversaire? Bien sûr, mais vous devez la commander 3 jours à l'avance. Ça dépend des ingrédients que vous y mettez. En fait, je voudrais une tarte aux fruits frais avec peut-être de la crème anglaise ou de la crème fouettée. Ok, vous pouvez la commander la veille dans ce cas. D'accord. Dans ce cas, je voudrais un gâteau pour cette personne. Je le réglerai avec mes baguettes. So guys, this was the conversation number 1. There is one more conversation which is taking place into an épicerie. That's a grocery shop where a woman is trying to purchase something from the grocer, and the conversation is starting from the corner, left hand side. Okay, so just follow from there. Bonjour, monsieur. Je voudrais 2 douzaines d'œufs et une bouteille de lait. Voilà. Quoi d'autre? Je voudrais aussi une boîte d'esparagus, 2 kilos de tomates et du sucre. D'accord. Quel sucre? En morceau ou en poudre? Du sucre en poudre fera l'affaire. Avez-vous de le soupçon? Oui, c'est juste ici dans le rayon des détachements. Pour finir, je prendrai 2 tranches de jambon fumé et 3 côtelettes de porc. Voilà, ça fait 40 euros. Voilà votre ticket. So guys, these two were the proper, conversation, which I have just, I just wanted to show you what kind of accented pronunciation we are going to follow through the section, because we have to follow the exact French accent. So guys, anybody who is already aware about the French accent wants to say something about the pronunciation? What do they feel? Any one of you? Guys,
No.
make this session interactive, right? Mm-hmm.
No, we are not.
Anmol, you're trying to say something?
So I say that we are not aware about the
Anybody
French.
who else wants to mention something about the pronunciation part?
No.
Ma'am, it's totally new to me.
Hello. Bonjour.
Same here, bonjour.
I'm talking to others. Okay, guys, anybody else wants to speak up? Want to say something about the
Excuse me, ma'am.
pronunciation part? Yes.
Ma'am, I have noticed a thing
Yes, somebody was saying something. Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have noticed a thing in French pronunciation that, ma'am, they can't pronounce R. I mean, spelling they are writing R, but they
Yes.
are in pronunciation they are not doing R, like not saying R.
Yes, like the pronunciation of R is basically, very different from us. Okay, we say R, but actually they say R. It's like F, F. Okay, that kind of sound is there. Okay,
Ah.
no issues, guys. So, somebody saying something. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Ma'am, bonjour.
Yes, Shruti.
Ma'am,
Bonjour.
okay, that is only much known to me. I don't know any French language anymore. So should I learn it from Henry, from here only, or from somewhere else?
Sorry, Shruti, I didn't got your question. What you're saying, like you have already learned French. You are saying that.
No, I haven't learned French up till now. So should I be learning it from you or from Henry Harvin place or from some?
I am. I'm the part of Henry Harvin only. I'm the trainer of Henry Harvin.
So you would be teaching us or teaching kind of me?
Yeah, like yes, Shruti, there are multiple trainers. There are multiple trainers there. Okay. Yeah. Please complete your words first, Shruti.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I want to learn French
Ayanshi, I
because
think you have a
first of
network
all,
problem.
I am disabled person. That's why. And second question of mine is that should I be learning it from here only or from somewhere else?
Obviously, we are doing like a webinar for Henry Harvin. So I'm showing you the features of Henry Harvin, not any other organization. So I am here, to organize, to show you the features of my organization. So definitely, if you like it, you can go ahead with the Henry Harvin. It's your choice, Shruti. Anybody
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
else? Rohan is Rahim. You are also raising your hand. You want to say something? Okay, so guys, I think like about the discussion of the pronunciation, that's it. Okay, so guys, we have to follow a proper pronunciation accent. Okay, that I just wanted to show you through my, like a small sample, that throughout the session we have to follow a proper pronunciation like French people. Okay, we have to maintain this. Okay, anyway. And now let's start today's, like presentation, guys. Presentation for today, where I would be dealing with some of the basic, knowledge about the French. Because if your basic is good, you won't be facing any problem in future in understanding French. But if your basics is not good, it will be a great problem. Okay, so let me just present my screen. Shruti, for the fees of the organization, you can just connect. I'll just give you the number right now. You will connect with the counselor. He or she will give you the whole idea about the fee structure. Okay, because I want to be the right person to give you the idea about the fees. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So guys, I'm just presenting. Most welcome, Shruti. That's fine. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm presenting my screen.
Ayanshi, what is the duration of your course for learning French language?
What is the duration of the course?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, I'll be discussing everything. Okay, the duration and all that. Okay, at the end of the session, I would like to
Ayanshi, you have
present something
network
on the
problem, I
feedback.
think.
My voice is not clear for you.
Your network is poor. Right.
Just a minute, guys. Am I audible to the rest of the people, or is my voice is
Your
breaking
voice is
for?
breaking and echoing.
Yes, ma'am.
One
You're audible.
second. I'll just rejoin then. Okay, I'm audible for few people. Let me just rejoin once. One better thing. I'm rejoining the session. Okay, so guys, I hope I'm properly audible and my voice is not echoing and it's not breaking for anyone, right?
Yes, it's all right. Thank you.
Yes, it's
Yeah, I just rejoined the session, that's why. Okay, so yes, I'll be dealing with everybody just mute themselves. It's creating an echo because somebody's, you know, one second, I'm muting everyone right now. Yes, guys, whenever you want to speak something, raise your hand. I'll give you the opportunity to ask your question. And guys, I'll be dealing all of the questions, like Latan, right now, just wait for the end of the session. Yes, okay, and you can discuss the things later. Okay. So let me just present you my screen and then we'll move ahead first with the basic idea about the French. So I'm just presenting my screen, guys. Please acknowledge when it's visible for everyone. So guys, I'll show you the basic idea for the French, okay? And I'm gonna cover from the scratch to, like at least the intermediate level, okay? So let's have a look. Bienvenue, bonjour, okay? That is hello and welcome, okay? So guys, about French, I have already mentioned a lot more of things, but let's try to understand few more additional things, okay? So French is spoken as a native language in more than 24 countries on the 5 continents. That's pretty 100% true. French is an official language in 29 countries across the multiple continents, most of which are the members of the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie. So that's a kind of an organization of the community of 84 countries which share the official use or teaching of French. So French is also one of the 6 official languages that is being used in the United Nations, guys. Okay. French is the second most commonly taught language in the world after English, making it a real possibility that the French speaking will come handy in practically anywhere you travel in this world. So guys, like right now, the kind of era we are living, after COVID, virtual platforms have become very popular, right? Like through the virtual platform, we are doing our office job, classes and everything, okay? So we can understand, like almost in all over the world after English, if there is some different languages there. So that's French. Okay, first is English and second is definitely French. So you can see that all over the world, it's a global language. French in the world, French is the second most frequently used language. Guys, please mute yourselves. Yes. French is the second most frequently used language on the internet. French is ranked the second most influential language in the world. Okay. Now, guys, the first thing that I'm going to discuss here is, les alphabets en français. Les alphabets en français, that is the alphabets in the French. So guys, there are 26 alphabets in the French language. What you have already studied in English, exactly the same. But in terms of writing, they are exactly same. But in terms of speaking, they sound a bit different. So let's just focus what is the pronunciation of the alphabets in French. Okay. So the first alphabet that we have with us, that is the alphabet A. And the pronunciation of alphabet A in French, it's like try to be very soft, subtle, okay? Because French people do not speak very loud and sharp, okay? Ah, okay? Next alphabet is B, and the pronunciation of alphabet B in French, it's like be, be, be. Okay. The next alphabet is C, and the pronunciation of alphabet C in French, it's like se, se, se. Okay. The next alphabet is D, and the pronunciation of alphabet D in French, it's like de. Make sure it's not de. Okay, it's THEY kind of sound is there. De, de. Okay. The next alphabet is E, and the pronunciation of alphabet E in French, it's like not a proper oo, not proper o. In between of that, there is a vague sound. Okay, o. Okay. Next alphabet is F, and the pronunciation of F in French is F. Okay, doesn't changes. Now, guys, before moving ahead with the alphabet G, I would like to share a small trick here. Okay, the trick is that the pronunciation of alphabet G and the pronunciation of alphabet J, that is vice versa in French. Vice versa, what does that mean, guys? That means G is being pronounced as J and J is being pronounced as G. So that's why the pronunciation of alphabet G in French, it's like J. J. Pronunciation is like J. Okay, J. H is pronounced as ash. Ash. I is pronounced as E. E. Okay. J is pronounced as J. 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 K is pronounced as Kah. Kah. Okay. LMN. The pronunciation of LMN does not changes. Okay. And L is pronounced as L, M is pronounced as M, and N is pronounced as N. Try to be a bit nasal sometimes, you know, like in the case of N. N. Okay. O is pronounced as O. O. Do not stretch the sound. Okay. Cut it short. O. Okay. P is pronounced as Pe. 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 Q is pronounced as Q. Q. Okay. The next alphabet is R, guys, and this alphabet solely creates a different kind of, you know, like impact on this language because it sounds really very different. Okay.
Ma'am, could you please repeat the sound of Q?
Yeah. Sure, sure. Yeah, the pronunciation of alphabet Q in French, it's like, you know, Q. Q. Okay. Round your lips and then try to speak. Okay. Q. Q. Very similar like English. Okay. Not much difference is there, but a different accent that comes. Okay. Q. Okay. Now the alphabet R, guys. The pronunciation of alphabet R in French, it's like R. R. Okay. They create a sound through their epiglottis. Okay. And that is okay. That's why, you know, the restaurant word is also there in French, but you know, the pronunciation is like restaurant, restaurant, restaurant. Okay. Je veux aller au restaurant. Okay. So, you know, they sound very different. Orange is orange, orange, orange. Okay. Like pink color in French is known as rose, R-O-S-E, but actually the pronunciation is rose, rose, rose. Okay. So because of this accent, it sounds very different. That is air, air. Okay. S is pronounced as S. T is pronounced as te, te, te. U is pronounced as U, U, U. Do not have to open your mouth much. Okay. U, no. A vague sound is there. U, U. V is pronounced as V, V. W is pronounced as W, W, W. Okay. X is pronounced as X, X. Okay. Y is pronounced as Y, Y. Okay. And Z is pronounced as Z, Z, Z. Okay. So that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. So these were les alphabets en français, the French alphabets or the alphabets in French. Now let's go ahead and have a look on the countings in French, guys. I have taken a very basic counting here, okay, just from 1 to 20. And I would like to show you what do we say these countings in French. So the countings are 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Yes, you have to learn at least up to 100,000 millions. You have to learn everything, but I have taken the very basic countings right now here. Okay. Now, guys, like some people already know, is aware about some of the French language. They know of the basic level or intermediate level. So I am just covering few sentences here. Okay. For example, guys, if you want to write, how do you write your name in French? So obviously, French, everything is either formal or informal. When you're talking to multiple group of people or someone who is at a very higher profile, then we have to be formal. Okay. Formal and plural. In that case, we use like vous, vous, vous. But in case I'm talking to a one-on-one person, okay, like I'm talking to my friend, family, or just single person, okay, in that case we follow the informal pattern, that is tu, tu, for you. So there is a basic sentence. How do you write your name? Comment on écrit ton nom, s'il te plaît? Comment on écrit ton nom, s'il te plaît? That is in the informal manner. But if you want to ask this question in a formal way, so it will be comment on écrit nom, s'il vous plaît? Comment on écrit votre nom, s'il vous plaît? Okay, that is in the formal way. And you can also reply back et toi, okay, et toi, that is in you, okay. And for the informal, for the formal way, it will be et vous, et toi for the informal, et vous for the formal way. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Je vais bien. Et toi? And you, we can ask like that. Okay. Now, guys, some of the basic greetings in French, guys, okay? Like very basic ones, okay? So the first one is bonjour. Bonjour. That is hello. And that is also good morning in French, okay? Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. That's goodbye. Goodbye. Bonsoir. 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 That's good evening. Good evening. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. That's good night. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? How are you? Okay. Bien. Et vous? Bien. Et vous? Okay. Good. And you? Merci. Merci. That is thank you. And if you want to say thank you so much or thanks a lot, so it will be merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Okay. A bientôt. A bientôt. Okay. That is see you later or see you soon. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. That is please in a formal way. And you can also say in the informal way, that is s'il te plaît. S'il te plaît. Okay. Je vous en prie. Je vous en prie. You are welcome. You're welcome. Enchanté. Enchanté. That is, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you or it's nice to meet you. Enchanté. Okay. So these were the basic greetings in French, guys. Okay. For example, if you want to do, give an introduction about yourself in a very, very smaller pattern. Okay. Very brief pattern. Okay. Very basic introduction. What you can say? Bonjour. Je m'appelle Henriette. Je suis philippine. Je viens de Davao. J'habite à Lanang. J'ai 20 ans. So what does that mean? Bonjour. Hello. Good morning. Je m'appelle Henriette. I am Henriette. Je suis philippine. Je suis Philippine. I am Philippine. Je viens du Davao. I am from Davao. J'habite à Lanang. I live in Lanang. J'ai 20 ans. I'm 20 years old. Okay. You can also speak something like this. For example, if I do want to speak something about myself, so it will be Bonjour. Je m'appelle Ayanshi. Je suis Zambienne. Je viens de Kolkata. J'habite à Delhi. J'ai 25 ans. So similar pattern you can speak about yourself, okay? But obviously, who does not know French right now, they have to learn it step by step, everything. Le pronom, the adjectives, the prepositions, the adverbs, the conjugation, all kind of verbs. Then only you can reach this level and you'll be able to write something on your own, okay? Now, guys, because you are looking forward to this organization, I do want to highlight some of the basic features of our organization, that is Henry Howin. So, about this organization, guys, started in 2013, based in San Francisco, California. So, this company is basically based in, guys, San Francisco, California. And Henry Howin is definitely a competency development organization offering focused learning solutions, those cater to diverse audience from the industry and the academics. It has its presence in India, obviously, Sri Lanka, San Francisco, and Beijing also. Okay. Now, guys, some of the basic features that have taken place in the past and it's just going on. Delivered instructor-led training to the client base of 3 lakh plus learners. Delivered sales-based training to the client base of 2 lakh plus learners. Okay. Providing 80 plus courses. I mean, definitely, guys, there are multiple courses are here, where it's German, Japanese, Korean, Six Sigma belt, content writing, everything is there. Vendor with 150 plus corporates and partner to 80 plus colleges span India. Okay. Program features, guys. Okay. Live training sessions. So, guys, whatever your sessions will be, this will be like this, the live sessions. Okay. And every session is going to be recorded, guys. Every session. Because, if you go to the offline sessions, you have studied something, you came back to your home, that's it. Okay. But, like now what's happening, like I love this feature, honestly, from the learner's point of view, because whatever sessions are going on, it's going to be recorded. After the recording, it's going to be posted at your Henry Howin portal. So in case, guys, today, if you're busy and you're not able to join the class, so if it's an offline session, you're going to miss the session. But now you can watch out the recording later. You can come back to me, come back to your trainer, okay? And you can say that Ayanshi have already watched out the whole recording. Everything is clear for me, just few points are not clear. So we can just wait 5 to 10 minutes extra after the session and we can discuss that topic. So I literally, love this part, because, from the learners, sometimes what happens, like sometimes we forget something. We want to recall something. We can just watch out the recording. Okay. If I'm not able to attend the session, I can simply watch out the recording. So very, it's very, like flexible and it's very, useful also for a person who is trying to learn a language, because language requires a lot of revision and practice, guys. Okay. Bootcamp sessions that happens weekly, guys, and definitely the membership of Henry Howin Language Academy. Okay. Now, guys, the program details, training fees, assignments and projects, certification completion of each level will give you the certificates also by clearing the exams. Life membership of the Writing Academy, e-learning LMS portal, guys. Joining Henry Howin will give you an e-learning LMS portal. Whatever content I'll be sharing over my screen, any PDF, any book, any content, any material, that will be shared with you also, okay, in the digital format. Monthly boot camps are there, guys, and unlimited access to the multiple trainers also. You have a different options available also here. Now, guys, these are the social media profile links, guys. I would like to share this, in the chat box so that you can just go ahead and scroll it. So the first one is for the Facebook, guys. I would like to share it for everyone. You can just go ahead and check out the things. Second one is for the LinkedIn, guys. I'm sharing this one also. Shared for the Facebook, sharing for the LinkedIn. And this is for the Twitter, guys. We are also on Twitter, sharing for the same. And again, for the YouTube channel, guys, okay? You can go ahead and watch the videos over the YouTube also. Now, guys, there were many questions in the head, guys, about the fees, about the, batches. Guys, the batches are very flexible. It starts every week, okay? And you need to just tell your counselor that what kind of session you want, like which trainer you want, okay? Whether you want your session Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all of the week, whether you want your session MWF, whether you want your session TTS, whether you want Saturday, Sunday. It's totally your choice. You have to just simply tell your counselor that what kind of session do you want, okay? And if you want to talk to someone legit from the Henry Haven, you can simply just call or WhatsApp on this number. Everybody can note it down: 9891953953. Okay. And if you want to do an email, guys, you can simply do on hello@henryhaven.com. hello@henryhaven.com. Okay. So I have presented my screen, guys. Somebody wants to note down the contact details, can note it down. Okay. Yes, now guys, I have explained everything from my end, guys. Okay, now it's your turn. If you have any questions, you can ask to me right now. Okay, go ahead one by one, guys. Simply raise your hand. I'll give you an opportunity to speak up your questions.
Can I? Just like Shrutika.
Yeah, Shruti, please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
I just wish to know what are the charges of it from learning it from Henry Haven.
Shruti, as I have mentioned that for the charges, you need to, like contact the counselor, the number which I have shared just right now, because I'm just the trainer, and counselor, and the rest of the charges detail and about the batches, they will guide you about the same. The number which I have shared.
You had even learned it from Henry Haven. I suppose, yes.
No. Henry Haven, I'm working here in Henry Haven. I'm learning French since 2017 and 18. So I have learned from many purposes. I have learned in Alliance. I have taken the private tuitions. So I did have many things. I didn't learn from Henry Haven. I'm just working here.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome.
Okay.
Anybody else wants to ask anything?
What is the duration of this course?
What is the duration for each level, right, Anmol?
Yes.
So Anmol, it depends upon your choice of classes, okay? For example, if you're taking, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of the sessions, okay? So then it takes, 1.5 months for the A1 level, then 2 months for the A2, 2.5 months for the B1, and then 2.5 months for the B2. But again, if you're choosing, MWF or TTS, then it's going to take 2.5 months for the A1, 2.5 months for the A2, and 3 months for the B1 and 3 months for the definitely the B2. So that will be the procedure, that how or what kind of sessions you are choosing. That depends on that as well. Okay. Yes, Anmol, anything else?
No, that's all right.
Hello.
Yes.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, I have one question, Kadam. This
Yeah,
side.
sure. Please go ahead. Please ask.
So, do we have like late evening classes post 7 p.m.?
Yeah, like we have 7 to 9, 9 to 11 also. You can choose any one of them according to your choice.
Okay, and what is going to be the examination pattern? Is it like offline or online?
No, exam will be also online, because nobody can come to us and give the exam. That's why exam is also online.
Okay.
Certificates will be provided after the examination. If you clear the exam, you have 3 attempts. You have to clear the exam, and then you can apply for the certification. That's the procedure.
Okay, so 3 exams would be of internal, is it?
3 exams. Sorry, Kadam, repeat it once more.
3 exams. What you are telling? That is what exactly it is. Assessment kind
3
of thing.
attempts. 3 attempts to clear your exam. Yes.
Okay. And if it is like if it is not succeed, then we need to reappear with additional
No
fees.
issues. You will get succeeded for sure, Kadam. Okay. No. You will definitely be able to clear the exams, because whatever will be teaching, okay, it will be exactly based on that, right? Now if person is not at all studying, then definitely it's not, it's nothing of use to learn French. But if somebody is studying and following the content, the course which I'm giving, anything. So you will be definitely succeeding in exams. We have a good ratio of the people succeeding in their exams.
Okay. And how about teaching material that will be sent to our place?
Anybody else?
Hello.
Yes, Kadam.
It will be online.
For the examination, for the study material.
It will be online. Everything will be given to you digital. You are going to give the full Henry Haven portal, right? Where everything will be available. Your class recordings, your course content, your syllabus, everything will be there. You don't need to go ahead anywhere.
Okay. Okay. So starting to end, it will remain online, including assessment.
Yes.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Yes, Slithin, right?
Yeah, it's Slithin. Yeah. So I just want to.
Please ask. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know about when I finish my courses with you guys, Henry Harvin, will there be any help if I want to write DELF or DLF exams? Will there be any help from your guides if I want to go and have the exams?
See, have you cleared any of the levels for the DELF exams?
Yeah, I have done.
Have you cleared any of the levels?
Have done B2.
You have done your B2 from DELF. You have cleared the B2 DELF, right? You see. So, yes, if you're gonna join with the C1 level, okay, so definitely we are following a standard pattern of the C1 level. Okay. Then we are following the standard pattern of the C1 level. And C1, almost I can say one thing, it's based on most probably, there is no grammar at the C1 level, okay? In the C1 level, it's just literature, idioms, phrases. You have to go ahead with the more of the literature part. So yeah, that is based on the DELF exam pattern only. And right now, I have seen this DELF C2 has been started, since a year or, 6 months back, because previously there was no DELF C2 in India, what I can know. So it has been started in India. So yeah, you can go ahead with those exams also.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Anybody else guys wants to ask anything?
Can I ask you one simple thing?
Yeah,
hello.
Please.
Have you ever been to a French-speaking country?
See, Lithin, yeah, I got an opportunity to visit once, a French-speaking country, and but that was a kind of internship type of thing, okay? But I have not visited on a genuine purpose.
Okay, thank you.
Most welcome. Sakshi, if you're saying something, your voice is totally breaking for me. Repeat it once more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sakshi, your voice is breaking for me.
Ma'am, I'm asking, can we learn from basic level?
Yes, Sakshi, you can join the Henry Haven from the A1 level. Yes, Sakshi, I got your point. You can join the session from the basics also, A1 level also. We have all kind of courses, A1, A2, B1, B2. Yes, you can join from the scratch.
I think.
Sorry, Sakshi, I think that you should check your network stability. It's breaking a lot. I'm not able to understand what you're saying. Just check once and reconnect once. Anybody else, guys, want to ask something else? I think I have answered all of your doubts, guys, right? So anything else?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please,
Suganya, if we finish levels, no A1, if we finish with the A1 level, A2 level, how we will be getting the certificate, like A1 separately, A2 separately, or all together?
See, what happens, like for example, if you have given the exam for the A1, okay, you cleared the exam, okay, you will get the certificate for the A1. Afterwards, you decided to give your your A2 exam. Then you cleared your A2 level, okay, and you have given the exam for the A2. Then again, you will get the certificate for the A2. Very simple.
Okay.
Else, if you want to directly give your A2 exams, you can directly give your A2 exams. You will get the certificate for the A2. Depends upon your choice.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, most welcome, guys. So guys, honestly, it was a very interesting session, guys. Okay, After the session also, guys, if you feel any doubt, any concern, guys, I have shared the legit number of Henry Haven, guys. Please contact on that for the further information. And thank you so much, guys. It was pretty lovely session with all of you guys. Meeting all of you was great, guys. Enchanté, merci. Take care of yourself, guys. Au revoir, bonjour, bye-bye.
You too, Anshi.
Bye, ma'am. You do also, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so much.
It's been nice to learn with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ha, thank you. Welcome, Shruti.
Bro, can I get your number? I want to your English level is so high. That's why I will come.
Listen, hi. This side Shruti Kamra. I'm a disabled person.
Okay.
Hi. Hi. I have multiple sclerosis. That's why I'm lying on bed like that. I was lying on bed like that.
Right, never mind.
Okay. Listen, can you even teach me French? A little bit of it?
Can I ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Delhi,
Delhi, okay.
India, basically.
Yeah. No, I'm from Kerala. Actually, I work in a French-speaking country in West Africa. I'm on my holidays, actually. I'm working in a refugee camp in West Africa as a volunteer, yeah.
So are you an African or what?
No, I'm an Indian. I'm working in Africa. I'm from Kerala. Actually, I'm in Kerala.
Caroline. Okay. No worries about that. What's your age?
I'm 26, yeah.
Okay. 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
No matter. I have a boyfriend though.
Donc, do you speak something in French, or you just you understand?
Bonjour. That's all I know about it.
Actually, the lady, how do you say, the invigilator or the curator, one who was guiding us, I don't really think she spoke the correct way, actually. Maybe because she has never been to a French-speaking country. If, according to me, all what I know, maybe because of the African accent, maybe that's why anyway, I was not accepting all that she spoke, but it's not the bonjour, it's jour. It should be
jour. Bonjour. Okay.
Yeah,
I know a little bit of A, B, C, D, E,
no,
F.
It's I.
No, okay,
no. When you say E in French, it means I in English.
Okay. I.
No,
F,
no. I'm saying it is okay. Let me tell you. Let me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
No, continue from E. A.
No, E is I. When you say E,
I.
No,
it's I.
No, yeah. When you say E, it's I in English. Yeah. So
okay.
The E in English in French it will be E. E.
I don't know about it.
No, I'm saying A, B, C, D, E.
Are you in Instagram even?
No, I don't use. You see, I'm in Africa, so the things are no easy there. There is no internet connection or things like that. I'm in a poor country. So, and I work 24 hours throughout with the refugees. And so I don't
Under
use,
which company are you working?
No, I'm not working in any company. I'm working with United Nations as a volunteer.
Working with what?
United Nations.
United Nations.
Yeah.
As what?
As a volunteer. Because I speak as a volunteer. I speak 5 foreign languages, so that's why I got selected with them as a volunteer.
You speak how many languages?
I speak 5 of them.
5 languages. Which are those?
Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, French, and English. No.
Impressive. Impressive.
No,
though not
no,
at all.
I wanted to say I'm just a B1 and C2 in Italian with the Henry Harvin too. Yeah.
Okay. Impressive. I think so.
So let me tell you one small thing. If you want to study French from the scratch, and I suggest you to go to Alliance Française. They have the online classes too. But the thing is that when it is online, for A1, A2, B1, A1 and A2, it is fast. In 3 months, you can finish the classes intensive. And then B1 and B2, it takes so long. And C1, they don't have C2 classes in India for Alliance Française. C1 they have, but very rarely it happens. So I don't know. Anyway, if French very well from base, I suggest you to go to Alliance Française. We can start in French anyway, because you go to Alliance Française, where on the comma, no, how do you say? They have French teachers, not the Indian ones. And you see, the Indian lecturer, the one who was teaching us now. You see, in French they have it's a romantic language, so they have a lot of local expressions. Like in Hindi, you have so many expressions, right? It's only the people who are born in Hindi-speaking area can understand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Malayalam, the language I speak in Malayalam, we have so many expressions like that, which only Malayali, a Keralite can understand. So in French, there are a lot of expressions like that. So that's why I suggest you to go to a French native to study French rather than an English speaking French, no, rather than an Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway,
okay.
But I can help you to study French. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I can help you. Yeah.
How long would you be there in India?
So far, I'm planning to go to Italy. You see, in 4 months or 5 months. After 5 months.
Okay, that means you can teach me